the Phantom of the Amphitheater. Yesterday, the upcoming expansion for Gwent was teased, called Crimson Curse. So in light of this cursed theme, I decided to make this video all about the cursed location in Toussaint. Toussaint, although only humans inhabit the region, once long ago it was a home of elves. This can be seen in the ruins throughout the land, as well as the palace of Beauclair. To the south of this palace, there's one of these elven ruins. However, there's something special about this one. Nilfgaard Amphitheater, named after the lake Nilfgaard it's next to, is said to be cursed. However, to talk about this curse, we have to go back about 100 years before the events in Blood and Wine. In the year 1178, the elven ruins of the amphitheater next to the lake were restored in order to be suitable once again for performances. On the day of the grand opening, they played one of the works of one of Beauclair's most renowned virtuosos. Among the guests at the theatre were Duke Roger and his favourite Countess de Streicher. Duke Roger was the ruler of Toussaint at the time, well known for his alcoholic consumption and some rash and weird decisions he made. On the day of the performance, all seemed to go well, until out of nowhere, Elsa de Lompre, a highly talented actress, dropped dead to the ground. No one knew how she died, and thus it was said she died in mysterious circumstances. Due to the death of the lead actress, there were no more performances here. It is rumored that the ghost of Elsa de Lompre was haunting the amphitheater, which made it unfit for use. Every time someone tried to do the same performance as Elsa did, they would die in mysterious circumstances. To learn more about what happened, we need to look back into Elsa de Lompre's diary. This diary can be found in the amphitheater behind a locked door. The book gives a description of what happened in the days leading up to the performance, and here is where we get some more information about the curse. In the days leading up to the performance, Elsa was terrified. Not by stage fright, not by nervousness, but by another actress, Annika, an elven actress from outside the city. Elsa described her as being less talented than she herself was, which is her own opinion, or it is a fact, it's unclear. It is said that over the next few days, the hatred from Annika towards Elsa grew. Most likely because Annika wanted the lead role, but didn't get it. As Elsa's fear grew, she decided to speak to the director of the play about this. However, he did not take her serious and ignored her, since he was too absorbed with the imminent premiere of the play. A few days later, Elsa called Annika, going through her stuff and reading her journal. Elsa became furious and exploded. She herself became horrified by her own reaction. However, one look from Annika froze her in place from fear. Elsa started hiding her valuable possessions inside the amphitheater, and she wore an ornate necklace with a key-shaped pendant around her neck. This necklace was the key, of course, to the room where her possessions lay hidden. The last entry in her journal describes how she starts fearing the elven actress more and more, and is afraid that she wants to kill her. She started feeling an itch in her back and her throat. She expected to be killed by a dagger in the back or poison. And before she went on stage, she swore that if Annika would hurt her, then she would turn the amphitheater into an earthly hellscape. The next thing we know is that she died during the performance. However, to learn more about how she died, we need to look into another book, the Perfume laced journal. We can find the amphitheater as well. It's described that after a few steps, the lead actress in the play was supposed to drink to sanctify the memory of men that have passed on. And as you might expect by now, I'd say it's highly likely that she was poisoned, and that Annika had put something in the wine. Now let's talk about the ghost itself. The ghost of Elsa de Lompre is a banshee. Banshees are described as looking like a pale, thin woman with grey clothing and burning red eyes. a banshee is somewhat different from the normal wraith. They are able to attack using their screams, which are considered ill omens of inevitable death. Along with this, they have the power, whilst fighting, to summon skeletons from the ground, which are meant to keep the target busy while they prepare their own attacks. Let's talk a bit more about this curse. One of the most notable things is that there are people who claim that this curse is also part of Gontur Odim's work. And I want to talk about this for a little bit. I've seen people claiming that Gontur Odim is at fault for this curse. The reason people think it is partially because of the music placed around the area. However, while listening to this music, I feel confident to say that this is part of the Blood and Wine soundtrack and not the Odim song. People claimed that because the music played at the Trastamare estate, where Gontur Odim cursed Marlena, is the same, he would have had a part in this as well. However, I don't think this is the case. If it was his song playing, then it would be confirmed. However, it is not. The music used is the music for cursed places in Toussaint, and therefore no direct confirmation of Odim. Now let's talk about the second reason people think it's an Odim's doing, the broken mirror. This mirror might be more convincing than the music. As Elsa describes having to hide all her valuables inside of the amphitheater after she found Annika in her room. The room the mirror is in, therefore, is not her dressing room. So why would there be a mirror there? I mean, you could expect a mirror to be in her dressing room, but why would she hide a mirror with her valuables? What would the mirror be doing there? That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, unless she thought of the mirror as one of her own personal valuables. For the next part, we will assume that Gontur Odim had his influence in this. Then where would it be? What would he have done, and who would have signed the contract? In my opinion, it would have been Annika, the elven actress. If he was involved, most likely out of jealousy, Annika may have signed the contract. I would expect the contract to have been around the fact that she wanted Elsa gone, and in exchange, she would give him her soul when the amphitheater went out of use. Hereby, after Elsa died and the theater was cursed, Odim could claim her soul pretty quickly. Annika is only mentioned in Elsa's journal and nowhere else, so from all we know, she disappeared or died. There's nothing else known about her. The one thing that sticks out a bit here is why the mirror was inside of the room of Elsa, in her hidden room. And this could maybe have to do with the way she was poisoned. Maybe through Gontur Odim's powers, as a result of the mirror being there, or as a result of her being poisoned by the doing of Gontur Odim, a mirror appeared there. It's unclear, it's never confirmed that it's Gontur Odim, but this is just speculation. That was everything I want to tell about the Phantom. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I upload Witcher lore videos at least twice a week, so stick around for more later this week. Till then, bye.